Happy weekend to you guys. A quick one. I'm doing the video because of African players abroad. African players representing Europe countries. You know, is really annoying and disturbing for what have been happening now in the Sahara region of Africa. It's really disturbing. Now, my suggestion is this: all African players representing Europe countries should go back to base with immediate effect. Yes, they should go back to base. That's my suggestion. They really need to go back to base, because them representing, look at the whole of France, is African players. The whole of France. Imagine if all African players representing France pull up and go back home to represent their nation. Imagine all African players representing Germany pull up and go back to their nation. A lot of countries like that African players are representing. Why is it so? It's because of the slavery, what the West did to Africa. For that reason, when people find their way out of their country in Africa, they go there. Some of them, they give birth to them there. They just represent that country, which is very bad. They need to come home. Now, West are doing all those things to enslave Africa the more. Now that you people have seen the light, you have seen the exposure, you have gotten the finances that you need, you pull back, come home, develop your home, develop your country. France, especially France, what France as a nation have done to Nigeria, have done to Burkina Faso, have done to Congo, Uganda, and all their colonies in Africa. About 14 to 15 countries in Africa. What France have done today is enough for all African players in France to pull up and go back home. They should go and represent their country. Yes, I said so. Enough is enough for the West. Any African player in any Europe country, they should pull up and go back home. They should have a voice. African players, all African players from any part of Africa representing any Europe country, Western country, they should have a voice and go back home. And let's see how all these countries will be able to win world. Even when you come to athletics, most athletes representing America, you see both female category, male category, they are Africans. You see all they are black Africans, and yet they don't regard us. They look us like monkeys. They look into our face and spit on our face like we are nobody. They don't even regard us. Imagine after the enslavement, killing our heroes, unaliving our heroes, the blood they've shed. These people, they are blood-sucking demons. They are blood-sucking demons. Yes, and if these players did not have a voice, this thing will continue. The whole of France squad is African players. Now, it's Africa that gave them the World Cup. That is the truth. Look at Germany. How many African players are there? Look at other nations. How many African players are there? Why? They are the one putting African in this circle. They are the one putting Africans in this circle because they know what they are doing. So it's high time we have a voice in every area and every angle. Let African have a voice. Now, Ibrahim Traore, as a young president, he has a voice. He's speaking. Now, somebody have to have a voice in another sector, in another area, and speak up. That is how it will work. That is Africa. To me, that is Africa will be liberated. You have to start from one man, and the man have started it. So let other people bring their voice. People have to learn their voices. They should all go back home. Share the video, let the video go viral. Let it go, let it just be going. All African players in diaspora representing France, representing Germany, Italy, any of the Europe country, they should all go back home and have a voice and stand for their nation, their continent, and make their continent great. Yes, I know most of all these African countries don't take care of players, all that, but I believe you me, all these are caused by the Westerners. It is their manipulation. It is their manipulation. It is their manipulation. Believe you me. Enough is enough. Africa have to be great. Africa have everything is there to be great. Human power, resources, whatever. We have everything. But these people, they came and did a lot of atrocities. Today we are still suffering from it. And so many people that are afraid to have a voice to speak. Even most people that are even there that are supposed to represent us, speak for us, they go at the back, they stab us. How long will Africa be in this doom? Africa need to wake up. One love to Africa. One love to the blacks, race on earth. And the most peaceful and the most wonderful race on earth. Yes. One love to the black race. One love to Africa. Let Africa unite. Let Africa become one. That is how it's supposed to be.